this instant petition against Adura Aloba, Wunmi Aloba, and Damola Ayinde for conspiring to murder Mohbad, our foundation has been subjected to all forms of cyber attack and cyberbullying by Damilare Kulesho, aka King White, a man based in Lagos, Nigeria, and Temitope Badmus Ogunkole, aka Temi Official, on TikTok platform based in Ontario, Canada, to mention just a few of the supporters of Wunmi Aloba. Temitope Ogunkole, aka Temi Official, by herself and through members of her TikTok platform, have subjected members of my foundation and I to death threats, character assassination, defamation, and slander. In view of this constant cyberbullying, I have, through my foundation, taken the appropriate steps to protect my integrity and the integrity of my foundation, and all found culpable we face the full extent of the law. Regardless of the evil attacks by supporters of Wunmi Aloba, who obviously are against justice for Mohbad, and I have believed have been staged to cover up a crime which will be exposed in due time. Our foundation remains resolute to procure justice for Mohbad through all legal means available to us. In the coming days, we will roll out more petitions towards unraveling any mystery or cover-up by the assailants and against anyone who has contravened the laws of the land, both in Nigeria or abroad. Meaning, you may feel that you're abroad and decide to cover up or cyberbully or attack any of those fighting for justice. Wherever you are in the world, the hands of the law will reach you. I advise that you cease and desist from cyberbullying justice fighters. As part of our objectives for the public inclusion, we have prepared a slideshow showing expectations of fervent justice seekers, home and abroad, from the men and officers of the state police department in respect of the petition against Adura Aloba, Wunmi Aloba, and Damilola Ayinde for conspiring to murder Mohbad. We added some evidences of the cyber bullies to depict the extent at which these bullies can go to pervert justice for Mohbad, and despite living in civilized countries where such acts are highly prohibited. Today, members of the media, you will be opportuned to watch slide videos of those who are bullying justice fighters in the cyberspace. A request has been made to the Nigerian police to use lie detector, bringing all members of Mohbad's organization, those around him, within 72 hours, subjecting them to a lie detector. We also have the evidence here, the chat between Adura and Yomi Fabi, which is the primary witness or primary evidence in this case that we are acting upon, and hoping that the Nigerian police will take this seriously, and we as a foundation will directly work with the Nigerian police to make sure that every aspect of this evidence is investigated and bring to the public the truth regarding the video evidence allegedly submitted by Adura. Last week we met with the police. In our presence, they called Yomi 3 times. And on the last phone call, a date was scheduled for today. The appointment for today was given by Yomi to the police officer. The police officer actually wanted us to pick a date, but we said we were ready anytime, anywhere. And he had to place the call to Yomi Fabi, and upon the conversation with Yomi, the officer jotted on his calendar the date given by Yomi that will be convenient for him, and the time being today. If I'm correct, today is the 14th, am I right?
Yes.
Well, that was the date given, 11 a.m. I have been there since 9 a.m. Members of the foundation have been there since 9, 10. We've been waiting. Eventually, one of the officers called Yomi today, and called Yomi, and the information reaching us is that he's not in Lagos today. He could not make it to Lagos today. He might be able to meet sometime in the nearest future. So the particular reason why he's not in Lagos, could not come to Lagos, was not conveyed, whether sick or no transportation. We don't know any particular reason. All we know is that he's not in Lagos today. So that's that. Your second question was, is the family of Mohbad aware of what we are doing? Well, I don't know if you know me, but I have been in this movement from day one, since Mohbad died. The family of Mohbad knows me. I have had MOU agreement with the family of Mohbad to this effect. And the way we see it right now, it's not about the family of Mohbad. The way we see it right now, it's not about the family of Mohbad. Our position is the public needs to assist the Nigerian police to bring justice. In families, husbands can kill wives, wives can kill husbands, fathers can kill children, children can kill fathers, all of which is an abomination and against the laws of the land. So we are not leaning on any particular family member. We are leaning on the public to get Mohbad justice. Mohbad was once a member of this public, and we that are alive, we have a duty to protect the lives of others so that this may not continue. The family of Mohbad, to the best of my knowledge, they are fighting for justice in their own way, the way they know it. And we, the public, we are fighting for justice for Mohbad the way we know it. So, like one judge said in the case of Bamishe, she said the more the merrier. Meaning, more people fighting for Mohbad, better chances for Mohbad to get justice. And what was your last question?
About the police, in case if you didn't get justice from them.
If we didn't get justice from the police?
Yes.
Well, that's a tricky question. I believe we're going to get justice through the Nigerian police. I believe the Nigerian police is going to help us get Mohbad justice. And if you ask me why, I'll tell you, I've been to the Nigerian police on this matter. Today, we submitted a request to the Nigerian police. The efficiency, the professionalism meted out in receiving this application, this request for lie detector, which we submitted today. You know, one thing is to castigate the Nigerian police because we have had so many bad experiences with police. But another thing is to realize that perhaps there is that 10% of the Nigerian police that are willing to do the right thing. And if you work with those 10%, no matter the highest rank, justice will be given. No matter whoever you think is in the Nigerian police that may be covering up, when the public bound together and the public speaks with one voice, and especially when the public has evidence, irrefutable evidence, such as this evidence of the chats between Adura and Yomi Fabi. These are hard copy evidence. Now you tell me what police officer would not want to act upon this. Now, whether this evidence is true or false, the Nigerian police has a duty to dig all the way to come to a resolute on the subject matter. So are we going to get justice, my brother? When you broadcast the information you're receiving today, and the Nigerian police knows that you're talking, I'm talking, she's talking, everybody's talking, you can't cover the sunlight. The sun will shine. So I hope I've answered you.
Yes.
Next question.